believe it, but again.
11? Yeah, it is about 11 degrees at the moment. It's cold.
Yeah.
11 degrees in July. You gotta be kidding me, right? Oh my god, you can get days like warm days like this in the winter. I mean, I've seen 20 degrees in February.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not. It was quite a nice day yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The day in between. Yeah, we cycled back to go get the car, and that went well. That's like the electric bike again.
Yeah.
Not that power though. So.
But it was the battery was flashing, so I had to leave it flashing because Josh wanted to see how long it lasted.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, it's when the battery's flashing like that, it seems to not have much power at all, to be honest. So it's better to keep it like charged up.
Yeah. But yeah, Dad's gone to work this morning. He has to get up earlier now.
Well, I had to leave at 7 this morning because we're still about 2.25 hours away at the moment.
Yeah, so he's got to start at just before 10 at this new job. So he has to get up because it used to be 12.
Yeah, 12 on a Thursday. He used to go in about 11 on a Friday and Saturday.
That's partly why we're moving so fast.
Yeah.
Because we want to get closer. And, yeah, so we're doing a 21-mile cruise today. 8 locks.
Well, let's hope it doesn't pee down and rain because it looks a bit ominous.
Yeah, we've got to go through Leighton Buzzard and then through Milton Keynes for the navigation in. Well, we could go past navigation in, that's just where the parking was. We go somewhere quieter.
Yeah, we have, that's the beauty of like when Andy's away really. We haven't got to worry about where the car is. We can stay in the middle of nowhere.
So that's nice.
Which is lovely for the cats.
Okay, let's do it then.
Right, so this is the map of the UK Canal network. Everything in red is what we've cruised before. We're here down on the Grand Union Canal at Slapton Lock. Today we've got a massive cruise ahead of us, but this will only be part 1 of the cruise because it's that long. We'll be heading to Leighton Buzzard first, through a couple of locks and through one that was broken the other day, but thankfully it's reopened. Then we'll head down to Stoke Hammond, before reaching Milton Keynes, where we cruise through there, where we end the first part of this journey, making this cruise about 13 miles and 8 locks.
Got tired yesterday, we had a bit of a scare. Check the stoppages. Well, first of all, got woken up by a CRT working bird, 20 to 8. Well, I wondered, oh, where's that going? But no boats came past coming up until about 12 o'clock. So we wondered, oh, that's weird. It's really quiet. But then I checked the stoppages, just every day I stitch stoppages. The next lock on from this one, Grove, one of the paddles had broke, making the lock inoperable. Now, Thankfully it was fixed because loads of boats came all at once at about 12 o'clock. But there was a bunch of there was about 4 boats, like I don't know what you want to call them, freeloaders, coming past quite late the day before, and CRT think it, well, everyone thinks it was them who broke the pedal, but who knows. But the good thing is it is operable now, thanks to the CRT's quick thinking and doing.
This is possibly the most intact duplication lock. If you remember the last video, I mentioned that the locks below Marsworth were doubled with a narrow lock and a wide lock next to each other, a bit like Hatton, but now the narrow locks are defunct. But this one even has the old entrance to it, where a boat appears to be going in, but that's just his private mooring. There you go, look at that. If you ever need a chimney, just make one out of an old fire extinguisher. Turns out it's the exact same circumference.
There's the broken paddle.
Are they all locked then?
No, not quite.
Yeah, that's obviously the broken ground paddle there, but the lock's got another 3 paddles for it to fill up, so I don't really understand how this lock was unfillable and what exactly they did to fix it. Maybe this paddle was actually broken before and another one broke and they fixed that one. I think that's probably the case.
One good one on there.
Sorry for the loud noise, but they appear to be shot blasting or doing something to the paintwork of this boat, and it's still in the water. A bit weird, and one of the locals said that that was weird and very unusual. Look at that, that's a V-shaped hull. Most narrowboats have a flat bottom, so does ours. But V-shaped can be beneficial, especially when you're on the Shropshire Union with the Shropshire Shelf. That's why the shelf was designed for V-shaped hulls, and probably better on the sea as well. So we're coming into Leighton Buzzard now, which is always known for its sand. This was one of the main industries here, which was only used locally up until the 1800s, when the canal came through in 1800, and then the sand could be moved by canal down to London. For this they used these old tramways, which you can still see the old wharf sides here and some of the old tracks too, which they would be transshipped into the boats. Of course the railways took over the majority of the movage of sand in the 1840s, but it still carried on quite steadily up until the 1960s, really. Peak tonnage was 40,000 tons shipped south in 1912, and the final shipment of Leighton Buzzard sand was in April 1965. There's a couple of water points, good mooring here, and good access to the Tesco's and Aldi's. So, good stop-off point here at Leighton Buzzard. So this is the Wyvern shipping company here, and they have about 30 hire boats. And as you can see, this is like beginning of July, you know, it's not quite summer holidays yet, but it's still a lot of boats in, isn't it? I think they've had to sell off a couple because they're just not getting booked out. Looks like half the fleet is still in, doesn't it? I remember admiring this pump house here, and it could be one of the last times it's on footage that's not burnt out, because on the 26th of July, this old derelict pump house was set alight by suspected arsonists. The firefighters who thankfully put out the fire said it was probably 6 teenagers, 4 boys and 2 girls, who were seen leaving the scene shortly after. And although it's pretty much derelict, the building, it was owned by the CRT, who really don't need this at the moment, do they?
Yeah, swing bridge. Yeah, I can see it, yeah. Still here. It's still there, look.
Still there, look. Old bit of it, yeah.
I put that one in there for you, Sue. Oh god, not you again. This bloody railway's back.
Made it through Leighton Buzzard, made it through Gove Lock, a bit slow to feel, but we got it in the end.
Yeah, one paddle's broken there, so.
Yeah, and made it through Leighton Buzzard. Saw about 2 or 3 more subscribers.
Oh god, yeah, we've met loads of people on here.
And shout out to the lovely subscribers over the last few days.
Yeah, lovely.
You know when this was because you know where you were when this was filmed.
Yeah, lovely lady yesterday, Karen, and her husband. I don't know what her husband's name is.
Nice Karen.
Yeah, we didn't meet her husband, but he was chatting to Andy, and he came in the evening to chat to Andy.
Yeah.
But lovely meeting you, Karen. And on that Narrowboat, well, no, it's not Narrowboat. Sorry, wide beam, all called Believe.
Yeah.
A lovely couple, and I think they've got a couple of girls, like teenage girls on there, their daughters. But yeah, it was fantastic chatting to you. And you're definitely not a Karen, darling, but you are a Karen, but a nice Karen.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice meeting you.
Yeah, so we're just coming up to Salisbury 3. There's a flight of 3 locks there. We'll get through them and then we'll be one more lock, Stoke Hammond. Not to be mistaken with Richard Hammond. But then we've got Milton Keynes.
This could be awkward. There's a wide beam right in my bridge.
But yeah, just came through a beautiful section.
Yeah, I missed it because I was in doing the washing up and doing the hoovering, etc, etc.
Now I've seen someone.
Putting a wash on.
Just enjoying the cruise all alone. This is actually where I got this windlass holder.
Yeah.
Here, and
Which
it's
is
still
brilliant.
going.
Still going.
Made it a real leather by a boater I bought it from. The one he makes all that sort of thing himself. And it's also where we found out Prince Philip had died. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Which was sad.
99, he nearly made 100, didn't he? Beat his wife, didn't he?
Yeah, so all the memories, every bit you get to, you get
There's
reminded
always
of
something
little
going on,
things.
like we know exactly where we were when the Queen died and things like that, you know?
Wooden rivers on the Canal.
Yeah.
But yeah, about to come up to Solbury Free, and let's get through them and then down to Milton Keynes.
Specifically slowed down so that
So we're at the Solbury Free Locks now. Iconic locks these are. So there's 3 locks here to take us downhill, and there's also a nice pub called the Free Locks. But we've got volunteers here too, because they're situated here. Strategic. When all those boats come out on a changeover day, hire boats I mean, they show them the ropes here. What's ironic about the 3 locks here is that they were probably 6 originally, because these locks would have been duplicated as well. honestly a wonder how a boat this size can even move on this canal. Not that it ever does, it's basically just floating home.
Look at himself. I see some weird things. $30 that's...
To you.
It's not too bad, Josh.
Leighton
Where have I
Buzzard.
got to go? Which have I got to go right? Left or right?
Right.
What's he going in?
So you on the water?
They've gone off the wait. I said, they're off the wait. See you later, darling. The cooker thing, isn't it? It only goes up a foot or down a foot, but it
Yeah.
takes ages. Look at that. Thank you for not mooring in front of our home.
Oh my
Look at
god.
that. I have a thing on there, Canal.
say, guys?
We're missing at the moment, but I don't know for how long. It's a bit black up there.
But we've made it through Stoke Hammond, made it through the next lock, the Red Lion, and I was a bit worried about that one because there's a swing bridge in a lock, right in a pub.
Lucky there was a guy
It
coming
was
through.
really quiet as well, and there was a lone cruise. Well, it wasn't really a lone cruise. He had his wife and a kid. But yeah, I helped him through. He opened the swing bridge, which is good. And then another boat, he wasn't going to come through, but then he decided to. Getting our photo taken again. Yeah, they decided to come through, so we just opened the gates, and I didn't even have to touch the swing bridge. Which is great.
No, really, luck was on our side for once.
It wasn't as busy as I thought it was going to be.
No, there's nice people sat at the bridge. sat at the pub. I've said bridge because there's a guy waving to me on the bridge.
I thought, oh, it's quiet here, we can do this. Hopefully, no interruption. Then what happened? And then a wide beam came behind us as well.
Yeah,
So they went in.
I don't know why.
And then another boat, another narrowboat came as the one waiting to come up went in.
I don't know why
Yeah, it
the
got a bit
people
busy
didn't
there.
go in with the.
I don't know how they did. I guess they just decided, oh, another boat's come down, we're going now. So yeah, we're making our way through Milton Keynes. It's quite nice actually. You wouldn't think it's built on.
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought it was Milton Keynes. It's really nice actually. The last time we went through it was really nice,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
But we got a long way to go yet. I mean,
Few more miles yet. And then we can, wow, I can relax for the weekend. Josh has got to edit for the weekend.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 miles before we get out of Milton Keynes. And then we got another, at least a couple of miles through Cosgrove after that.
You're only halfway then. My feet are aching
Well, it's
already.
the locks that slow us down, but we don't have any locks now except for one, Cosgrove.
The trouble is, you've got to go and tick over most of the time because there's more boats
Lots of more
everywhere.
boats, yeah. So,
That's
we're
what
going to make
takes
it,
time.
but it's going to be pretty late by the time but we knew that it was going to be a stretch today anyway. So this might get split up into 2 vlogs, and I'll probably do it now if it does. So if I do, thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe. If not, then let's continue.